8-year-old Bella was buried in a flour barrel by her mother, Nancy, who was jealous that her daughter's beauty would steal the affection of her husband, James. Luckily, James arrived just in time to rescue Bella, who was on the brink of death. Nancy's resentment towards Bella grew with each passing day, subjecting her to emotional abuse and brutal beatings, treating her as nothing more than a demon who stole her husband's love. Until one day, Bella mustered the strength to escape this hellhole, and Nancy, humiliated and enraged, grabbed a stick and beat her unconscious. The doctor advised James to send Bella to live with relatives, far away from her abusive mother. More than a decade passed, and a scarred Bella grew up to become a police detective. One day, a series of bizarre murders of young women occurred in the small town. Without exception, the victims were all beautiful, their naked bodies posed like the Virgin Mary, with a piece of cake placed near their genitals. Bella sensed that this was the death art of a deranged killer. The police also found a pair of bright red high heels at the crime scene, as if proclaiming, "Come and admire my masterpiece." During the investigation, the victims' promiscuous lifestyles came to light. Bella speculated that the killer was using a twisted sense of morality to punish these girls, who he saw as depraved, forcing them to undergo a baptism of death while naked. At this point, another murder occurred, mimicking the previous cases. The killer was the victim's stepfather, Joey, who had accidentally killed her while attempting to sexually assault her. At a dead end, flour from the bakery run by Bella's sister, Eve, was found to match that at the crime scene. Eve bribed the inspector to cover up the truth, but Bella caught her red-handed. Eve turned the tables on Bella, accusing her of being ungrateful and ignoring their sick mother. The shadows of the past loomed over Bella, and she mustered the courage to visit. However, when the mentally disturbed Nancy saw Bella, she struggled to attack her, frightening Bella into fleeing. Then, Bella had a flash of insight and deduced that the real killer was Eve's ex-husband, Leo. It turned out that the deranged Leo had previously suppressed his murderous desires due to his marriage, but they reignited after the divorce. Bella infiltrated Leo's lair alone, only to be ambushed and knocked unconscious. Leo gloated, claiming that those girls were nothing more than pests polluting society, and killing them was a way to purify it. Bella pretended to submit, waiting for an opportunity to stab Leo and escape. The vicious Leo pursued relentlessly, but at the last critical moment, Eve, who had long realized the truth, shot him dead. With the killer brought to justice, the small town returned to tranquility, and Bella finally confronted the shadows in her heart, making peace with her past.